Are you all ready for the exciting questions you have to face? Right, superb. Okay, so the first question... Oh, can I have some quiet? Right, the first question you're going to be asked is, what experience do you have which makes you suitable for the position? The second question you're going to be asked is... It's just not relevant for your... Yeah, I'm going to change my random order because that was just completely irrelevant. How would you get more involvement from students from ethnic minorities and religious groups? And the final question is, how would you make students at LSE feel more part of the community? Okay, and Jasper.
Hello. So for 2.5 years I've run a music society and helped improve and push opportunities and lead new activities. I have a good working extensive knowledge of what is involved with planning and delivery of successful, well-attended events, and activities and development officer to provide guidance, financial, promotional and logistical support to enable student-run projects to be realised. My experience also means I'm aware of the staggering commitment made by members of our clubs and societies, and this effort should be matched, recognised and rewarded by the Students' Union. Our clubs and societies do so much good stuff, and it's disappointing and sort of a failure of the Students' Union that this does not get such a high profile. Activities and Development Officer should be able to and ensure that there's platforms available for to enable all to see should be that so everyone can get involved and be aware of activities and in terms of community, I've worked with widening participation, and my own background means that I am sort of involved and passionate advocate of engaging as many people as possible and all of society and community in activities. Yeah, I think I should stop.
Right then, let's liven it up a bit. Sorry, the first question is, what is my experience and how am I suitable? Okay. Since I came to LSE, I've been involved in societies and clubs every year. First year I was secretary of the cricket club. Second year I was first team captain of the cricket club and sports editor of the Beaver. And this year I have been editor of the Beaver, as many of you will know. But if I might paraphrase the legendary Payne, doesn't matter who I am, what matters is my plan. So what am I going to do? Basically, LSESU has to do more to get you involved. So the SU should offer better central support for societies for their events. It should support them and it should publicise them. The SU should provide as many facilities as possible for as many clubs as possible. Hannah's done a great job lobbying for that. We need to continue. Obviously, the upcoming building works are going to affect that. Squash are going to lose the squash courts, music are having problems with practice rooms. These are all things that the A&D officer should be working on. We need to improve society training. There have been too many cases where societies have, unfortunately, ceased to exist, or their events have been poorly attended. That's not because the expertise isn't there, it's just because it's not communicated effectively. We need to revamp it. It should be an easily communicable process. I don't think it's rocket science, but it needs addressing. The AU, still needs to widen participation, but whilst doing that, we need to recognise the need to support our most successful clubs. We need to use the new funding that we've got to do both of those things. We don't want to take away from the sporting success that we have and that we're building on. And lastly, societies and the careers department should work more closely. I've been to speak to careers. They said they don't want societies to see them as competition. They want to help. Being in a society is one of the things that gives you good skills that employers want, and they should. They're willing to help you with sponsorship and that sort of thing. So what I'm saying is, vote Mooney, more Mooney, fewer problems.
Right. Okay. Connor.
Hello everyone, my name is Connor. I do not have a slick speech, as you can see. I've just got some scribbled down bullet points. So I'm just going to stand here really and tell you what I think and what I would do if I was elected. I'm really in favour of both the EU and societies, and I really want to end this sort of tribalism that exists. I really think we can work together on a lot of the things that everyone needs and wants are exactly the same. For example, I really think that it's great that LSE has so many opportunities for international travel. Sorry. I knew this whole idea of not writing a speech wouldn't go so well, I just thought, I'd give it a go. So yeah, I'm big on travel and international opportunities. I would organise exchanges through the Erasmus funding that exists, Erasmus Plus, which the SU could access. I would support any society or club that was looking to do that. And also trying to get involved charities and various other organisations in the London area to improve volunteering opportunities. And critically, I think at the moment the SU isn't very efficient, and I'd like to work on just the simple stuff of making it actually work that isn't really based on ideology. So I would campaign for there to be a second payment run, so that you all get paid a lot sooner when you spend the ridiculous amounts of sums that they expect you to do straight out of pocket. As well as helping new societies to get set up. I'd offer to meet every single new society or club and sort of talk through their ideas and make sure that they did get approved by the activities committee or whatever. I'd organise networking events so that society clubs and sports captains could meet each other and we could all work together, because I really think the way to include people of all different ilks is that we all talk to each other. So that's how we get different people involved, really, is by more collaboration. So I really just really care about the SU and care about LSE, so if you can see that in me, then please do vote for me.
So I'll address the questions throughout the speech. So I'm Alastair and I'm running for activities and development. Some people know me as Valencia in the FC, some people know me as MC Naughty Naughty, avid Pulse listeners, also when I've been presenting Get Your Own Back for RAG, as well as Battle the Halls in Freshers Week and LSE's Got Talent. Most of you probably think of me as a bit of a prat, but I actually think that's a really good aspect of my campaign, because what I've been doing throughout first, second and third year is getting involved as much as I can, meeting as many people as I can, making a fool of myself, which I'm not afraid to do, as you'll probably find out in the next few minutes. So I want to show you my campaign. I want to arrange, I want to demand, I want to advocate, and I want to dream. I'm going to go through my manifesto and talk about the issues I want to address. So arrange, I think there should be more communication between societies to coordinate action and make better events. So Community Festival, in the first year we didn't have it this year, and we should look into making a really good community festival using Lincoln's Inn Field, Houghton Street, different events, etc. Ways to do that is making a Facebook group with all committee from societies involved in to discuss and propose different events and get a lot of coordination involved, just to make them bigger and better and advertise it to more people. I would also like to demand more. So Dennis highlighted that we are losing East Buildings, squash courts are going. There are no local facilities for sports except tennis in Lincoln's Inn Fields. Craig Calhoun has identified this, and I would really lobby those in power to change the New Cancer Research Building, 44 Lincoln's Inn Field, into a sports hall. There's a 3-storey basement there which could be used for multi-purpose sports, as well as other society spaces, society-friendly spaces, to improve the community within LSE, and also to take in different ethnic minorities, etc. I advocate doing a BAME officer.
And time, thank you.
Thank you very much. Come on, Marnie!
So firstly, my I've been involved with a wide range of extracurricular activities throughout my time at LSE. I currently hold the RAG Vice President events role. So through this, I was responsible for creating the RAG band, which many of you will know from Freshers Week this year. I think this shows I'm creative, capable and competent. I had to liaise with hall committees, SU staff, the SABs. We also had to design the layout for the band, which is not a forte of mine. I also met the needs for freshers who wanted nights out and wanted a centrally themed freshers schedule, something which hasn't been done at LSU before. As A&D, I'd have the capacity to do this again, but I'd also make sure that we had a more inclusive orientation and freshers programme with events for postgrads and non-drinkers alike. Furthermore, through RAG, I've collaborated with various societies, as well as the AUs, such as events on Tough Guy, Party in the Park, and upcoming AU Wax. I've been involved with the campaign of raising awareness of homelessness through the Sleep Out on Houghton Street and the screening of the payment prospectus. So through all this experience, I've seen the benefits of collaborating with different societies, different clubs, etc. So as A&D, I would propose setting up an interactivities forum. This would be a forum for different parts of the student body, so media, society, sports clubs, volunteering, RAG, to all come together and work together to create better events. I just want to make it clear as well that I want to reiterate the role of Activities and Development Officer as equally benefiting activities and development across all areas of the student union, and not just... Sorry, that's it.
Oh, okay, no, you've got 10 seconds.
Okay, vote Marnie for